Good day. Today we're going to be looking at interpreting graphical data in real-world phenomenon. All right. The graph below represents a jogger's speed. So I'm talking about speed during a 20-minute jog around our neighborhood. Notice my axes. My axis on the left is speed. This is not distance. It is speed, and I have time. This has nothing at all how far this jogger is from anywhere. So which statement best describes what the jogger was doing from the 9 to 12 minute interval? So what is the jogger doing between 9 and 12 minutes? Are they standing still, increasing speed, decreasing speed, or jogging at the same rate? This is speed on my y-axis, so she is not standing still. If it was distance, then you could say that. Since our y-axis is speed, we know she's not standing still, she's not increasing or decreasing, she is jogging at 6 miles per hour. All right, that one's done. John left his home and walked 3 blocks to school. What is one possible interpretation for the section of the graph from point B to C? So I'm being asked about this portion of the graph from B to C. But what I need to identify is, what are these graph points representing? D is the school. I know that because it said he is walking to his school. That's what it's representing. I know that 0 has to be his home because it says he's left his home to walk the 3 blocks to his school. So what is happening now, given this data, between B and C? He arrived at school and stayed throughout the day. Well, that occurs at point D, so I know 1 cannot be correct. 2, John waited before crossing a busy street. Well, I know he's not moving, but let's see what the other answer choices are. John returned home to get his mathematics work. Well, that can't be correct, or it would be decreasing back down toward 0 to represent his house. He reached the top of a hill and began walking on level ground. That does not make sense in this problem at all. 2 is the best answer. All right, I am going to give you a second to pause the video and encourage you to try number 3. All right, the child is playing outside. The graph below shows the child's distance from home over a period of time. So 0 is home. The x-axis is home. Which interval represents the child constantly moving closer to home? So I'm looking for a decreasing interval. So from 0 to 2. Okay, starting at 0, going down to 2. That is decreasing over the entire interval. 1 is my answer. If I go from 2 to 3, like the next answer, I have this. I'm going to put this in red because I don't like it. It's not good. We are not using this as an answer choice. But I'm starting at 2, going to 3. I'm going up and then back down. So she's going further from the house and then back close to it. From 3 to 4, she is strictly going away from the house. And from 4 to 6, she is standing in that one area, not doing anything closer or further from the house. 0 to 2 is the best answer. Take a second, try number 4, and then play the video. All right, how long did River wait from the end of his first drink of water to the second drink of water? Notice my axis for the y's is the amount of water. Now, what happens when you take a drink? The amount of liquid inside your cup is decreasing. So anywhere this graph decreases, being here, here, and here, Rover is taking a drink of water. All right. How long from the end of his first drink? So after his first drink, we are starting right here, to the start of his second drink. The second time he takes a drink is right here. How long did he wait? So this is 60 seconds minus 30 seconds. That is this distance. This is equal to 30. Rover waited 30 seconds before taking his second drink. We have one more, and I'm going to let you do a practice assignment, and the notes are finished. Number 5, a bug travels up a tree from the ground over a 30-second interval. It travels fast at first and then slows down. It stops for 10 seconds and then proceeds slowly, speeding up as it goes. Which best illustrates the bug's distance from the ground over 30 seconds? All right, with the statement, it travels fast at first and then slows down, I know it is not constant. It is not a linear function. I know it cannot be 1 or 2. So I'm left with 3 and 4. I am starting at the ground, and then I'm going up the tree. I'm looking for the distance from the ground. If I'm looking for the distance from the ground, my x-axis has to be the ground. I'm getting further away from the ground, not closer to it. 3 is my answer. All right, that is all we have for today for notes. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.